spoilers for The Summer Hikaru Died.
And what did you think about it, Nathan?
Gay as hell.
We are back for another episode of
The No Diff Podcast.
with your hosts
Nathan,
and Christian. What are we talking about today, Nathan?
we're talking about The Summer Hikaru Died. Yeah, there's 12 episodes. I don't know if there's a second
I think
season.
I
second
believe
season,
a
right?
second season will be
Will
coming
be
out.
Coming.
Yeah, I think they're already like in production of the second season, but it is a show on Netflix. And what did you think about it, Nathan?
Gay as hell. I was watching it and I was like, damn, okay, Chris has got me watching another romance anime.
I was not expecting it to be romance.
It's-
Okay,
It's
'Cause
like a
I-
very plutonic romance.
it's very you can feel the tension.
Well, yeah, there's definitely, I think later in the episodes, even like Hikaru had kind of asks like Yoshiki
Mhm.
if he liked Hikaru.
Yeah,
So there's definitely some tension there, and I do feel like it could actually lead into like a legitimate
Something like that, yeah.
romance. But it was unexpected. But
that's for sure.
but
I was not expecting it.
no,
yeah.
I wasn't expecting it. I do like the anime.
Oh,
I do like it.
okay, that's good.
It's, and I think I like it because yes, it definitely, like, there's no way around the romance. Like, it's definitely,
It's there. It's on your
it's-
face. Romance.
whether you want to be like it's like the strongest friendship romance before it gets like past that boundary, like
It's like Sasuke Naruto, but like more fan fictiony
Yeah,
romance.
and I was like really like, nah, they just this bro love, like they
It's
really
it's
just-
bro love.
yeah.
That's what
And
you thought at
there was
first.
one scene where Hikaru, I think, unconsciously like tried to like maybe attack
Yoshiki.
and then they're sitting down and like Hikaru's got like a blanket over his head, and then Yoshi like caresses his face, and I'm like, all right, you can't go back. That's a boundary that has been crossed.
You don't touch your homie's
Yeah.
face, bro.
Yeah, no. And then he went inside of him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That one was pretty freaky. I think it was
Yeah.
the first episode when was it first episode when they
Nah,
did
I
it?
think it was the first episode.
No, like the first time it happened was when when Hikaru opens up and Yoshiki sticks his hand in there.
Yeah, that wasn't the first episode.
Was that first or second? I don't know. It's one of the two. It was pretty early on in the show.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. So let's start from the beginning. Characters.
Okay. Let's start with the main character.
There's two.
The main person in the title of the fucking show,
Okay, Hikaru.
Hikaru. Let's start with Hikaru. Well, we never really get to know the actual Hikaru.
Yeah,
We see like flashbacks of what it was like back when Hikaru was still alive. Hikaru, I don't know.
I think I would say Hikaru.
Hikaru?
Yeah.
Hikaru?
Hikaru. Yeah. With
Okay.
my American accent.
Hikaru.
Oh god. Okay.
But yeah, we never really get to know the actual Hikaru. It was mostly whoever this being was
Yes.
that was inhabiting Hikaru's skin, his body, that we get to know. And for the most part, it does seem like a newborn being.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of like Takopi.
Yeah. Yeah.
It brings Takopi vibes, like this entity that has no lick of common sense when it comes to the morals of how important life is,
Mhm.
who is just parading as quote unquote Hikaru.
Yeah.
And we can kind of see some kind of innocence in a way, but tucked behind his psyche there is some kind of evil,
Yeah. Something sinister.
malicious, something sinister back there. But what did you think of Hikaru?
Well, I think he's my favorite character.
He's definitely the most
Um,
intriguing character.
Yeah, because again, like you said, we don't really know much of like the original Hikaru.
Mm-hmm.
It's shown through like flashbacks, and then kind of like through how Yoshiki will like.
He seems like
explain his
just the
behavior.
typical homie,
Yeah,
like the wild card kind of homie, you know?
yeah, he's a cool guy. Like he kind of everyone kind of it flocks towards him. He's got a very charismatic personality,
Mm-hmm.
and I do think that's like the same as like the original. However, the whatever they call him,
Nonuki-sama, yeah.
Nonuki-sama, this being or this entity that's now like inhabiting his body has all of his memories but none of the experiences, and seems like may have some sort of amnesia for what it truly is,
Mm-hmm.
or at least like Hikaru's memories and its like motivations are like blending together where it can't quite figure out like what it's actually supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And I do think a big part of that, which in this first season we're kind of just getting to like uncover like the mystery behind like the town and everything,
Mm-hmm.
but it does seem like this being Nonuki-sama, which is what they call it, is able to grant wishes or something.
Yeah.
Because Hikaru's like last request was like to not have Yoshiki be alone.
Yeah.
So it seems like that actually had some kind of effect on how Nonuki-sama is treating Yoshiki in this case.
Yeah, it does seem like Nonuki-sama is being driven by this wish.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason that Nonuki-sama is willing to protect Yoshiki, willing to take care, wanting to be there, I guess.
Mhm.
For the most part. If it wasn't for that wish, do you think Nonuki-sama would have just devastated the whole...
I
Village?
It's hard to tell because it seems like the village and the villagers, like the history there, is more important in understanding that to understand Nonuki, because
Mhm.
you have the sins of like the Indo family,
The Indo
what
family,
they've
yeah.
been doing for centuries. They're like sacrifice to like the god of the mountain, which is Nonuki apparently, and then you have the impurities,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have Nonuki. So we don't really quite know how they all work together. I feel like in this
We don't
first
have
season.
we don't have the full
We
picture, you know?
don't. So
Yeah.
and it's like, is Nonuki like evil? He maybe probably was. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell.
It could also be just circumstantial.
Yeah.
Like Nonuki-sama was just there granting wishes,
Yeah.
and then a plague or what happened? Like a famine. A
some
famine hit.
famine?
Yeah, a famine hit, and they all blame Nonuki-sama, even though he
Yeah.
probably didn't have anything to do with it.
So there's still some mystery, and I
Mhm.
feel like we're not gonna quite understand Nonuki until we unravel like the mystery that's the town, the impurities, the mountain, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
We do know that he is quote unquote a god in the sense that he's kind of the center of
All the
what's all the crazy shit that's going on, because like there's ghosts and shit in the
yeah.
in the town, spirits basically, and some people can sense them, others can't, and there's secrets for the village that a lot of people don't know, but like the whole kind of like the elders kind of know a little bit of like what's going
Mhm.
on. And the first season didn't really like answer like a whole lot of questions. It kind of just like unraveled a little bit of mystery. We got a little piece of information, but we're really gonna need to like watch the next season to really like know what's
Hopefully,
going on.
yeah.
So I mean, this is definitely spoilers, of course, but it's kind of hard to spoil like too much because we don't even know too much.
And it's crazy too. In the beginning, they immediately show Yoshiki figuring out,
Yeah.
hey, you're not really Hikaru, are you?
Yeah, found out immediately. So we as a viewer, as the audience, knew from the start
That
that Hikaru died, and that I guess
It's
everybody-
on a title.
I guess everybody like knew.
it's on the title, yeah.
And so we were invited into Yoshiki's like POV basically,
Mm-hmm.
where his best friend just died. but like he's not dead.
Mhm.
Like he's dead, but he's not dead. And like the new inhabitants of his body is still talking, acting, looks like Hikaru. And Yoshi has to like kind of deal with the personal like turmoil that is. I think the anime does a great job like showing that.
Definitely.
I will say 100% a romance anime. I fully stand behind that. I did enjoy their chemistry.
Oh,
I
really?
did. Now hold on. Now let's before y'all get me on the whole. Wait a second. He didn't like My Dress Up Darling as a romance. That's a man and a woman. But he likes this one. Okay.
It's been revealed now
No.
that you be gay. You be swinging like that, man.
There was an instance. I thought it was like a cool way to if like the intention is for it to be an actual romance, which I'm fine with that.
I mean, it seemed like Yoshiki was in love.
Yeah,
in a way,
seemed like
had a
that.
crush on the previous Hikaru, even before Nonoki-sama took a hold of Hikaru's body.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that Yoshiki has gripes with,
Yeah.
because this is Hikaru, but it's not the same one that you fell in love with. And I would say this is definitely a romance.
Yeah.
And I would say it is a better depicted form of romance compared to most romance shows that I've seen, mostly because those are like the happy-go-lucky,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really show much of the struggles that you go through when it comes to relationships, and this one does. And it does show it perfectly well.
Yeah.
So yeah, as a romance anime,
I mean, as a romance anime, I like the show because it's got mystery and a little bit of.
so
like,
if it wasn't
forward
for the
action.
mystery,
No, if this was slice of life, high school boys, no.
yeah, no,
But I think it's because specifically the connection between like these guys grew up together. They're two best friends, but like one has like died, and some being has like possessed his body, and it's the whole town like no one knows that he's gone. So it's like that relationship in of itself, I think it's what makes it so interesting, rather than just like normal like okay they are together or whatever. Like the idea that he has to, because he can't let go of his best friend.
he never even got to mourn his best friend.
He really didn't. So that's what makes it, I think, so interesting. The dynamic between like his best friend's actually dead, but there he
is.
So it's like such
you
a
gotta
strange
pretend
thing.
that
Yeah.
he's the actual Hikaru in front of these other people.
Yeah.
It is. How would you react if like all of a sudden, hey Christian, you don't seem like the real Christian?
Yeah, I mean, I think at that point it would just depend on how you would respond. Are you gonna try to kill me? You know what I mean?
I might. Would you even notice though? Is a thing. We've only known each other for a few years, maybe.
Well,
would you notice if anything was different with
I
me?
think it would take me longer than Yoshiki did.
For sure, yeah.
How did he find out? Because it's like the very first episode.
Very first,
they were sitting
I don't
down,
know.
like-
I think it's just vibes. He just did not pass the vibe check, bro.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
I think I would.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't notice until like I slip up somehow.
Yeah, it'd probably take me a while, but I would not be sticking my hand in you. That's for sure.
I mean,
Hell no.
we don't have that kind of relationship, so I wouldn't want you sticking your hand in me either.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd be cool with it though, as long as you're not like, I mean, you.
Trying to kill you?
Yeah, as long as you're not trying to kill me or anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah. The mourning part would be difficult.
Yeah.
Which is again why I think the show did a great job depicting like the stress
Mm-hmm.
for Yoshiki, because there was a scene where Hikaru was gonna like go to they were all having like a party in his backyard doing fireworks.
Oh yeah, right,
And
right.
then he was gonna go
buy something.
and then
And Asako
came and
came
then
with
she
him.
can sense or
she's a medium. She can hear
She
it.
can hear the spirits, the impurities, so she knows that that's not Hikaru. So she confronts him about it, and then I do think that he's not doing it on purpose, but like instinctually,
yeah.
So he attacks her. She ends up like losing her hearing a bit, but yada yada. Then Yoshi finds out. He has a breakdown. He's like, you can't fucking do that. The next day, they skip school. They're doing all these fun shit, and then Yoshi calls his parents. I'm like, bro, is he about to kill himself? I thought he was about to kill himself. And I was literally thinking like, he's gonna kill himself, and I was like getting sad.
Yeah,
I was like legitimately getting like, fuck, dude. This
is heavy. Something's gonna happen. This episode
did happen, but I liked how it happened. And you know what's crazy? I can feel the connection between these two, and that's such a crazy thing to say because he ends up like taking him through all these like fun activities because he was trying to kill him at the end of the day. Like
he's trying to make the last days more fun for Hikaru.
Yeah, and Yoshi's like, in my mind, I thought it was very like reasonable that like he would try to kill him. Just because he already like actually lost.
Because this was when he attacked Asako, right?
Yeah.
So and then he already had the inkling that he might have killed the old lady too.
Mm-hmm.
And what's her name? The aunt Kurebayashi or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
So she was saying that that guy, you better not be mixing with him.
Yeah, they're mixing or. Yeah, so he tries to kill him, and I was like, "Damn, like I understand. That's valid."
And then when it fails, he was like, "Just kill me.
Yeah,
kill me."
And I was like, "That's fair." Like none of the show, they didn't do anything that I felt like was too
out of left field.
Yeah,
you know,
like, and it made sense. And then in that same scene, Hikaru like digs in himself and rips out like a piece of his like ribs or something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently that's half of him or something.
I think he takes out either the sternum, or maybe like the bottom,
some kind of breastbone,
or the tailbone or something.
It's a little bone. But he said it was half of him.
Yeah, either he concentrated half of himself into that one piece of bone, and that weakened him. Yeah. You know what that scene reminded me of? That whole episode. It reminded me of a SpongeBob episode.
Which SpongeBob episode?
You know that one episode when it was like they were giving each other gifts? It was like SpongeBob and Squidward giving each other gifts. Mm-hmm. SpongeBob made the sweater made of like eyelashes.
Okay.
And then Squidward didn't give him anything, and Mr. Krabs was like, "Well, you got to give him something." So he goes to the back, finds out there's this whole bunch of pirates hauling pies.
Oh my!
And apparently it was a bomb. SpongeBob, from what Squidward saw, ate it. Mm-hmm. And they were like, you know what? It's just one day. Yeah. It's going to happen in a day. You better make it his last day fun and memorable. So he's like doing all the things that SpongeBob wanted, or in Yoshike's case, he could have wanted, visiting, going to see that movie, that one anime that they liked. Yeah. So yeah, it reminded me of that episode.
That's a good comparison.
And then when fucking SpongeBob explodes, he's like crying. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I thought it was hella funny.
I think that was probably my favorite episode.
Yeah, it was very. It's a very heavy episode.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It's honestly a really good show. I like the characters. But beyond the character interactions, there's like the subplot of the town being like some kind of like creepy, spooky town.
Yeah,
you've got
it's like Uzumaki all over again.
Yeah,
this town is cursed or something.
The town is cursed, and there's like a B plot going on where you got this investigator.
Oh, from the company.
Yeah, from the company.
What was it? Oh, I forgot his name. Let me look it up.
I don't remember his name either.
Anyway, yeah, keep going.
Cool guy. It's one of those like tropey, like
Tanaka.
older sensei, laid back, chill, doesn't really care type of anime characters, where he's like maybe like in his 30s, and he's kind of just badass, but like super lazy.
Yeah, bleached hair, sunglasses, and
Exactly.
you apparently find out that he's
He's
blind.
blind, and he gets these sunglasses I can see, and he's also the same-ish as either Yoshiki or Hikaru in the sense that he's being possessed by some kind of impurity.
Is that what it was?
Because they were Hikaru and Yoshiki were at like a diner, and then that impurity.
No,
was
no,
like
no. That wasn't something that was possessing him. Remember there was that one part where he goes up into the mountain, I think,
Mhm.
and there was this tiny shrine that he like kicks,
Yeah,
and then he puts like a bell and summons something from there.
but that thing goes in like into his body.
Yeah, I think it just passes through him to like show him what it saw.
Oh,
But it's not like it's possessed him since the beginning.
No,
He just
no.
summons it from the mountain, and then
is he the one that's like controlling it?
I think he gave it like a mission.
That's okay. So that's
That's what I was thinking. Gave it a mission, and then once the mission was done, goes into him, shows him what he saw, what the impurity saw, and I guess it just fucks off.
Do you think that like he can summon, like that's his main?
I think that's
summon?
no, I won't think that's his main summon because he went to the mountain specifically for that one. So I think that's what he does. I think he goes through and finds impurities,
Mhm.
summons them, uses them for something, and then goes through his body to relay information.
That's possible.
And it takes part of his body
Yeah,
because
it seems like it. Yeah.
his internal organs are
Yeah.
like fucked up. I'm guessing that's why he's blind too. Like
yeah, probably.
an impurity took his eyesight. It's like a payment for the mission. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that makes sense. He did say something about his organ. He had to give him an organ making the barrier.
Yeah.
He made this barrier for the spirits. So yeah, it was still mystery around that guy. He does have a
And the
mark on
company,
him.
we don't know shit about
Yeah,
the company.
nothing about the company. He hates the company. Everybody kind of hates the company. But he's got a mark on him just like Yoshiki does.
Mhm.
So he's mixed. He's
I
definitely.
think,
been mixed
I think
before.
he's mixed,
I just
and
don't
maybe
know what
that's
his-
why he's seeing spirits and impurities, because Yoshiki never saw
No.
impurities until he got mixed too.
Yeah.
That's when they went up the mountain, there was that one monster with the long ass
Oh,
neck that was
yeah,
like
Yeah, it is kind of
That's creepy, yeah.
it's kind of creepy. I like it. It's honestly scarier than Uzumaki.
It's definitely
Uzumaki
scary.
is really funny. Like, to be
Uzumaki
honest,
was funny,
it was
yeah.
more funny
It was
than
it's
anything.
definitely a different tone, because
Yeah.
with Uzumaki you're supposed to feel dread, you're supposed to feel the seriousness of the situation, but with how the anime presents
Yeah,
the
it was just
curse,
funny.
it was just it was so crazy to the point
Yeah.
where it's absurd that
Uh-huh.
you don't resonate with the tone that it's trying to
Yeah.
give out into the world. But with Hikaru, immediately you can tell that there are stakes.
Yeah.
You know these characters. You spend day to day with these characters, and you feel for these characters. We didn't give a shit about Soichi or whatever his name was.
No.
We didn't give a shit about the characters that were being affected in Uzumaki, but here we kind of don't want anybody to
Yeah.
have a bad time,
Yeah.
essentially,
I
right?
genuinely like all of the characters.
Even the supporting
the main
characters.
Yeah, the supporting characters are entertaining as well.
Yeah. Other than Asako, who is the medium, was like, I guess, the bigger supporting character for the school. There was also those two other characters that also kind of like a C plot where they have the romance thing going on in the background.
Some kind of romance going on.
And the guy was hella funny.
Yeah, he's funny.
He would say so, infinity. He was like waving the fireworks. I thought that was funny. So I like the characters. So even the sister
Which never goes to school.
never goes to school.
Weird.
It's basically a NEET. Do you know what a NEET is?
No,
Not in education, employment, or something like that.
don't know what that means.
So basically a shut-in,
Oh, okay.
a recluse.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, she sees ghosts now too.
yeah,
Because the hair thing,
Mhm.
that was fucking crazy.
that was
that was
creepy.
scary.
That was creepy.
I don't know. Other than that, for the characters, there was Tanaka, there was Mrs. Kurebayashi, who
He's also a medium.
is also a medium, and apparently she also kind of experienced the same thing that Yoshiki was going through, because her husband also was at first she thought was possessed by some kind of god, some kind of deity, or something.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out the dad was just an impurity
Yeah.
who looked like the dad, and because she let it stay, it killed their son.
Yep.
And that's what she regrets, and that's what she doesn't want to happen for Yoshiki and for Hikaru. But eventually she kind of goes on their side
Mm-hmm.
because she sees the determination in these two boys, the relationship between them, and she can kind of see that they might be able to go through it, unlike
Yeah.
with her and her husband.
Yeah. I just think because at this point we've figured out that Hikaru is Nonuki-sama, and
I mean, that's what we think, because even Tanaka was like, there is no Nonuki-sama.
maybe I don't know. There was a part in the show where they were kind of going through maybe like name changes.
Uh-huh.
He's some kind of
Entity that
entity. Like they said, an enigma. They call him an enigma.
Mhm.
We don't know what he is, but we do, I think, can firmly say that he's attracting all the impurities. At least a big reason why there's more in the town now.
because before Nonuki-sama came down to the town, I think they were sealed in the mountain, and that's where all the impurities kind of gather.
Yeah.
That's why nobody really goes up the mountains. And now that Nonuki-sama is down in the village, all the impurities are down in the village now.
Yeah. So it kind of ends, at least the first season, where Hikaru is like, okay, I got to go back to the mountain because that seems like the only way to really kind of fix everything that's wrong in the town. Obviously, Yoshiki doesn't want that to happen, so that's kind of where we're at.
Do you think when Tanaka showed up at the end there, he attacked? Because it cut away, right?
He did, because they were at the beach.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
at the or the ocean or something like that.
And
And
it was-
he was coming up with a floaty.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have a conversation.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna like try to kill him because he already cut off his head.
Yeah,
He already did
that was
cut
crazy
off his
too.
head. I feel like that'll be more lore information.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping that the start of the next season it'll be more of like understanding exactly what's going on, like what the company is, what Tanaka's doing,
Mm-hmm.
all of that, and then there might ensue some kind of like fight, punching or whatnot. But I don't really know.
You want to add some shonen into the
Yeah.
mix?
I also don't know exactly what the powers of Hikaru are. He can like take in impurities and like eat them.
Yeah.
It's not really explained. He also looks like a whole bunch of cells. He just looks like a whole bunch of like
He
cells.
does look like a bunch of
That's,
cells
like, all-
in a magnifying glass
Which-
or magnifying. What was it?
Microscope.
Microscope.
He does. Yeah, he does. So I don't know. It's like I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I do like the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I will watch season 2.
Okay, that's good.
I don't have anything that I hate. Oh, actually, no. There is something I hate.
What'd you hate?
The intro. I don't like the intro.
Yeah, I don't like the intro
It
either.
doesn't match the vibe. Like the music doesn't match.
It looks like a party is going on.
Yeah, it's.
I skipped the
it's-
intro. I don't give a fuck. About
Yeah, I
the
don't
intro.
really like the intro. The outro's cool because it's the animated characters in real.
Yes,
real
I like that because
Yeah.
even in that episode, I think it was last episode
Yeah.
when they were going to the train, it was also pretty realistic.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Yeah, I like that they introduced different mediums into the anime. And there was another one scene where it was him describing what it felt like to be inside Hikaru, and they show you this
Oh, it's meat. It's like, chicken or
image of
something?
chicken.
Yeah, that was weird, but all right.
And I guess it kind of like works as a strength for the show because it is weird, it is trippy, and they show all these different weird trippy scenes. Especially there was this one scene where Hikaru fights the wig ghost in the bathroom. Yoshiki goes inside and tries to help,
Yeah.
but then he gets absorbed into it, and he sees like a bunch of these brains going on, this weird psychedelic imagery, and I think it really lends well with showing how crazy that world is on the other side. And it definitely is a big plus for the show, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because the animation is stellar.
It is really good.
Like the backgrounds, like the scenery,
Yeah.
the imagery is like very nice, very crisp.
Animation is really good. Are you watching it in English or dub? Or
Japanese.
sub? Yeah, me
Wait,
too.
did you watch
No, I watch it in sub.
There's very few shows that I would even want to watch in
Yeah,
English.
I did start watching Sakamoto Days in English.
Oh, you did?
Regretted that. Do not do that.
Where did you watch Sakamoto Days? Is it Crunchyroll?
No, it's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Oh, okay. I'll watch
Yeah.
that.
I hated it for the first few episodes in English. I'm not gonna get into that. 'Cause
Okay.
it's another episode, but definitely have to watch it. So, how do you think the show will end?
Ooh, I feel like it's gonna end in a tragedy.
Yeah, it's really what it seems.
It feels like it's gonna end in a tragedy. That's what the tone of the show is right now.
Yeah.
At the end of it, it does feel hopeful. Hikaru got convinced to stay and not go to the mountain, but it is a selfish act because the longer Hikaru stays in the village, the more shit kind of hits the fan, you know. And I get it. Humans are selfish beings. We prefer to do what we like. And in Yoshiki's case, it doesn't matter if the village gets fucking attacked by all sorts of impurities as long as Hikaru is with him, and he does not want to be lonely. He doesn't want to be alone.
Maybe they go to the mountain together.
I mean, I guess.
They are mixed. Maybe they should be more mixed. I don't know. Although, funny thought is...
I hate that it's called mixed.
It is kind of...
It's kind of
weird.
racist in a way.
What would be funny, and the thought I have is, you know how Yoshi is like trying to mourn like the actual like Hikaru,
Mm-hmm.
but still really likes like the quote unquote new Hikaru as well too. What if like Nonuki-sama Hikaru had to go to the mountain, and that's like how it ended, right? Like he went back to the mountain, he's no more, right?
Mhm.
And then prologue, Yoshi like has to move on, right? What if he misses the new Hikaru more than the old one? Because now he'd have to mourn two of them. Because
Yeah,
not the
he
same.
does.
They're
He
not-
does.
They're not the same.
They're not the same.
So he makes that a point. Like he tells Hikaru, like you're not the same as like the original. Like you're not. But like he's okay with that. Like he's
Mhm.
also like okay
He's starting to
with
accept it. Yeah.
that. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Is he gonna like one more than the other? I don't know, because now it feels like he can kind of express his like his love for Hikaru.
It is a.
He went inside of him. he just come on, stick your hand in me.
Ugh.
He went inside of him, you know. So
Twice, I think, right?
oh yeah, he was like, oh, let me do it again. Let me. It's gonna feel different this time. I know. And he did. He was like, oh, this is nicer. Yeah.
Don't go in too fast.
No,
Slow down.
Yeah, it's
We'll add some foreplay first before you stick it in.
yeah, I think the show's probably gonna keep it very like PG. Well, I mean, you know, as much
Yeah,
as they can.
yeah.
But it's definitely like
Yeah, I don't know. It is a very twisted kind of relationship that they have, though.
it's toxic as hell.
It's toxic as hell.
Mhm.
Yeah, Yoshiki's. I guess it's love, but it's still fucked up
Yeah,
because it is the body of the person you liked with someone else in it,
yeah.
and it's fucked up in all the worst ways.
Genre would you put this in?
Oh, romance, horror.
Yeah, I think it's a romance horror
Yeah.
slice of life.
I don't know. I guess slice of life because there
They're in
is.
high school. They had a whole choir like plot, a whole song plot. Whole school's got to perform a song.
They go
plot.
to a festival.
Yeah.
They have the fireworks scene.
Mm-hmm.
They have a sleepover. I mean, I guess slice of life, but slice of life usually means everything is normal.
That's
And there's nothing normal about
fair.
Hikaru.
That's fair.
So
Romance horror.
romance and horror,
Romance
yeah.
That's probably more adequate. Yeah.
I don't know what's I've seen this thrown around. Seinen is another one. I don't know what that term is.
Oh, okay.
I need to look that up more, but yeah, psychological, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like psychological horror, I would say. And yeah, romance. But do you think Yoshiki will die at the end of the second season?
I think death would if he does die, it'll be like in quotations. I think if he goes away somehow, it'll be him mixing completely. I really don't think he's gonna die. I think it's more so like he might like.
It's kind of like
Die,
it's
but-
kind of like when Pride eats what's his name, Kimberly.
Yeah, I think it'll be something like that. Honestly, just the same way that like Nonuki can like absorb impurities. Maybe he just fully because like he's kind of been trying to do that like subconsciously. Like every
Mhm.
time like he comes out, like it seems like he's trying to absorb Yoshiki. So that might be how it ends. Totally fine with that.
Totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone else will die in the show?
Yeah, I definitely think more people are gonna die for sure. We might even get some like the classmates. Like,
Yeah, I feel like
dying.
Asako's gonna die.
Yeah.
Asako has a bunch of red flags all over.
She does.
Honestly,
And there's other impurities in the town that are
like there was this
active.
one time where some random person walked up to the school grounds and just kills
that's
themselves?
right. That was weird.
that was crazy.
I guess he was possessed.
I think
right?
so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was possessed because like Yoshiki thought it was a ghost for
Yeah.
like when he first saw it, but then apparently it was a actual person, and everyone was like looking in. Everyone started freaking out when it just killed himself. So yeah, there will definitely be more deaths before everything is resolved. I feel like, and I feel like Korebayashi might also.
Oh, she might die.
She might die. I feel like all the mediums might die. Like, what was I forgot the name. The Tanaka.
The old guy. He's dead.
No, the sword guy. What? Wait, is Tanaka not the name of the sword guy?
Oh, he is. Sorry. Takeda, I think, is the dude that got turned into like an impurity.
Oh,
Right
right,
before
the
he-
old man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before, Hikaru got his head sliced off.
Mm-hmm. We didn't even talk about like the original sin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The original sin.
original
Roll
sin.
credits. Yeah, of Hikaru's family, the Indo family.
Indo's original sin.
The Indo's original sin, which started at I want to say like the 1500s or so.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to explain this to the audiences because what I got from it was like one of the Indo family members, his wife was like dying. And
Yeah.
he prayed to the mountain god to like spare his wife, and he'll like take the head of anybody else.
Mm-hmm. I think that was Nanuki-sama giving like saying okay to the wish.
I think it was just granting a request.
Granting a request to keep the wife alive.
Yeah,
But-
it was just her head.
Yeah, it was just her head. And I don't think Nanuki-sama exactly wanted to have all those sacrifices.
Yeah, but then there was famine, and that wasn't kind of explained either because it they made it seem like
The famine was caused
Was-
by Nanuki-sama?
yeah, but I think it was separate.
Yeah,
don't-
I feel like
don't
it was separate. I feel like the Indo family, the original one, wished
know. Mhm.
for the wife to come back to life. Wish was granted, but then the Indo family like member added all these other like things
Yeah.
into the wish, and since the wish came true, he starts thinking, "Oh, okay, now I really got to do all this shit that I
Yeah,
promised."
Now he's like just beheading.
Yeah, now they're just
everybody.
beheading, sacrificing all these like sick people from the
Yeah.
famine, I'm assuming. And then when they ran out, they just started like killing off a bunch of people.
Yeah,
And then they were doing abortion stuff too with
yeah.
with like some kind of medicine, mercury, whatever going on in the mines.
Mhm.
and then they would always cut off the head and then separate the body parts
'cause-
in like different tunnels or something.
Because the town itself was split off.
Was it split off before,
Yeah.
or did it just occur that way?
I
Because
don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back on that because they did. I remember very vividly reading like them talking about it, and it was saying by coincidence that, well, not by coincidence that the town was split, but the town being split made a human body, but that was like by coincidence.
Okay,
I don't know if
I don't know
town
as a
split-
coincidence.
That's what I swear. That's what he said. By coincidence, it just made.
No, yeah, I'm sure he said that, but I don't think it's a
I
coincidence.
see what you're saying.
Because I feel like the town started splitting apart once they started doing the sacrifices, just to maybe avoid having a concentrated mass of impurity somewhere in the town.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe splitting it off would like lessen the
Yeah.
blow. But then all the heads was in that one spot where the Indo family is, and they're the ones that gotta take the head all the way to the top of the mountain. And that's what Hikaru's dad was gonna do.
Yeah.
But then he dies.
died.
He dies. So Hikaru has to take on that responsibility.
He dies.
And he dies. And that's when he
Yeah.
wishes for.
So I don't think that the Indo family like needed to do that for all.
Yeah,
those
because
years.
Tanaka even says there was no Nuki
Yeah,
Sama.
there was no point for them to just
There-
kill people.
There was no point for the ritual.
So I mean, still a sin because their family just kept murdering people.
Yeah, I think at some point the grandpa, the Indo grandpa, was like, "Oh, the murder village."
Yeah, and he fell asleep while he was explaining it, like straight up. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Old people, man.
I guess so. That's really old people right there.
Old people.
But yeah, so I still feel like there's like a whole other layer that we haven't quite uncovered. And I really do think it has to do with like Tanaka and his employer. Don't know what that's about. But I think
Yeah, the
that's
company.
like the key information that we're missing. And I feel like once we figure out, because I think he's after something else. I think he does want to kill. Like I feel like he does want to kill.
I feel like he is after Nuki Sama, but
Maybe not to kill, maybe to do something else. He might have an ulterior motive.
yeah, it does seem like he has a different mission that like the company wants something and he wants something else.
Yeah,
That's what it feels
and
like.
it's like he's working with them to kind of like
Mhm.
further his agenda.
I like him though, Tanaka.
Yeah, but do you think he's a bad guy?
I mean, yeah, he might be the bad guy.
I think he's the
He might be
main
the.
villain.
I think he might be the antagonist for the show for
Yeah.
sure. But I thought he was hella funny because he just doesn't give a fuck.
No, he doesn't care at all.
Because and I think he listens to idol music. You know
Does
what? You know what idol music is?
he? No.
It's like it's kind of like Hololive,
Oh, okay.
like all happy, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
happy that one little happy jingle that he always listens to. And then when he saw Yoshiki,
Yeah,
he got him to
dude, the hamster.
The
so
hamster.
funny. When we saw Yoshiki and that whole scene where they were like holding the hamster,
Yeah, they're like,
that was
"Oh."
so funny to me. It's like, oh, he's pooping in my hand. I don't care. That was so funny. Yeah, the hamster's like, is the hamster an impurity? Possessed? I think so. Because he said that hamster was like with him for like 10 years.
Oh, was it 10 years?
It was something crazy because then I think Yoshiki or somebody else was like, hamsters don't live that long. And then the dude's like, that's my partner. I really do think that
there is some kind
Yeah.
of impurity going on with
Yeah.
that hamster
and the
then.
hamster spins the wheel when some shit's going on.
I think it just spins the wheel like nonstop, and then when something, I think when something does go on, he's like stops and like it
Stops.
squeaks.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what happens because I remember when Hikaru went to the barrier, the hamster started squeaking,
Okay.
and then Tanaka was like, "Oh, it's here." He fucking runs after it, and then like they don't even find Hikaru.
So I guess unlike other mediums can't sense it. He needs his hamster.
Yeah, I
sense
think
it.
so.
Yeah,
But he can
that's-
exercise like with the sword and.
I guess so. Did you think he tried to actually kill Hikaru?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. It seemed pretty easy to do.
I mean, he was weakened.
That's true. Like very weak.
He was very weak because usually he can just an impurity.
That's true.
But then he struggled with the wig. He struggled with the one that Tanaka summoned, the one with the bell,
Oh, yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
fucking creepy too.
That one was super creepy.
Because when it showed up at the diner, I was like sweating. I was like, oh,
Yeah, super creepy.
oh, because they made a point that he's weakened. I was like, oh, can you handle this one right now?
Yeah.
And I think Kurabayashi shows up, slaps it, and just disappears. It's just like, what kind of?
She got some powers.
She's got some powers.
She's got powers. Yeah, it's just a whole lot of mystery right now, but at least it's intriguing enough, and I will watch the second season. And if we're gonna get into ratings here, I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10.
Oh, that's a high
I
grade.
really like it.
Oh wow,
I
you.
really like it.
For a second, I thought you hated it.
No.
Because when you showed up earlier, it was
Yeah.
like, oh man, you made me watch another romance anime.
Definitely did.
And I was like, oh no, he hates
I feel
this
like
show.
This is the best way. Like, if you're gonna introduce romance, like man, woman, it doesn't matter. But like,
We're inclusive in this show.
yeah, it's gay as hell. But it's done. It's written well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like you can see, and it's not just like because My Dress Up Darling was a romance, but it just threw the romance at you. You know what I mean? Like it just
I get that.
very in your face romance, and
'Cause
not just like the sexual scenes, but like
I
it's
mean,
very in your face.
I guess that's the purpose of it though, because
the romance animes?
No.
or this one.
no, because like the show itself is a romance anime.
Which
Com-
one are we talking?
Dress Up Darling.
Yeah.
It is a romance anime. It's a romance comedy slice of life kind of anime, and the big part of it is romance.
Yes.
For Hikaru, the big part of it is the mystery aspect.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
Really?
I think the show revolves around the romance. I think the show wouldn't
okay.
work if they didn't have this kind of relationship with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that makes it more compelling. Because I want Hikaru to stay.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be sad. Because it'd be sad. If any of them, because I was gonna be sad when I thought Yoshi was gonna kill himself. I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy. And then when he stabbed him, I was like, I see where you're coming from, right? And then when he ripped out a piece, I was like, oh, dude, like, damn, like, dude. So yeah,
For your homie.
I don't think this show would work if their relationship wasn't as strong as it is. I think this show heavily relies on the romance working.
I think it's both. I think for me it's both the romance and the mystery aspect, because if it weren't for the mystery aspect, we wouldn't have this kind of
it's
relationship
true.
between Hikaru and Yoshiki. So for me, it's both, like both parts working well
Yeah.
that makes the show. When it comes to romance anime, is just romance,
Yeah.
and usually it's pretty by the books kind of romance. It's pretty, the happy kind of romance. It's never this dramatic. It's never this intense. It's never this down to your fucking soul
Yeah.
kind of
I think
romance.
That's how it needs to be.
For you,
I like
you don't like it when shit gets happy, and
no, I hate it.
you
It's
hate
just-
happiness. That's what we're fighting out here.
It's just so bland. It's a weak emotion if it's not paid off well.
I see.
feel like happiness really only works when you build up to it. Because like My Dress Up Darling or like most like standard romances, like it starts off happy, and yeah, you might have some like highs and lows, but like it keeps that baseline. It's never gonna go into a dark, depressing.
I don't think it will.
And I feel like because it doesn't do that, there's no like real happiness when I get to like a high point. It's like, oh, okay,
Because I guess that makes sense. Stakes aren't that high when it comes to romance anime, and that doesn't lend well for you.
Yeah, and happiness is such a boring emotion.
Romance is such a boring emotion. Hey, Danny!
This is gonna sound real sad.
Most people aren't happy.
People in our demographic aren't as happy as like slice of life animes are gonna be. They're high schoolers, right? I can't relate to that. That might be another thing. Most slice of life in anime, at least,
High school.
is like high school,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not something I can relate to anymore.
I mean, I am depressed 24/7.
And
Yeah.
being an adult, it's not even like that. Like even relationships, like it's like more of like a understanding than it's like, oh, let's go out and just like be happy with each other. It's
But
like, it's more serious.
does it not like awake? Like I guess does it not make you remember stuff like that in high school?
Yeah, but it's like more of a bittersweet kind of thing. It's just
Okay.
more of like, yeah, like when you were ignorant, times were nice,
Mhm.
but like it's not even like that even in reality.
Like it's something you
Like
want to
that.
forget now at this point, right?
Not necessarily. Like
Okay.
I like the idea of like watching, like younger people like, oh, they're in love, like it's so cute, but it's like
That's it.
it's
For
like,
you.
it's such a small microcosm
Uh-huh.
where it's like they don't know the world. And it's
For you,
like,
that's where it stops.
yeah,
That's it.
that's
You
where
know.
it stops. Like, okay, that's cute.
Now
but
what?
Kill somebody, like, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cute. Kill somebody. Okay, Maureen. That was cute, Gojo. Kill somebody.
If there's no despair, then I'm not for it, man. And I feel like that's the harder hitting emotions are like sadness, despair, anxiety, stress, and like it gets you more invested. I feel like in the story and
Mhm.
more hopeful and wanting to see the happiness, because you always like me personally. I prefer sadder to like not mediocre. That's a bad descriptive. Sadder, more somber endings than I do like just straight up like happy endings.
Okay.
So like take Attack on Titan for example.
Mm-hmm.
Not really a happy ending.
I mean, I guess that's what brings in a lot of people into watching Pixar movies. There's a lot of like sad, depressing backstories before it gets to the happy part.
Yeah,
So I guess that makes sense.
that's what makes the reveal of like a happy ending worthwhile.
Mm-hmm.
If you're happy all the time, when it ends happy, you're just gonna be like, okay. But like when you're like happy, hella sad, and then like, oh man, this is fucked up, hell yeah, and then like you kind of just when you go through all the emotions, you can have more appreciation for the story and the characters.
I see where you're coming from, but I see where
But-
you're coming from, but I feel like not all shows need to be that.
No, I agree.
And for
I
me,
agree.
when it comes to watching a lot of these shows, it takes a lot out of me.
It does.
It like I get heavily invested, and it does take a lot out of me to the point where I need something like some popcorn entertainment,
Mhm.
you know, something that would just some feel good shows that I can just like put on the background, watch, laugh a bit. That's what those shows are for me.
Mhm.
So I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, I need this. I like
Yeah,
Taco Piece, sad as
that
fuck.
was a tough watch.
Taco Piece, sad as fuck. Hikaru, heavy.
Yeah, I honestly think Taco Bell was still a harder watch than this one.
Yeah, Taco Piece is definitely much harder to watch than
Yeah,
this
that
one.
one's
But then
tough.
after all that, give me that My Dress Up Darling to like.
Which wasn't a bad anime. So yeah, I can. It was an enjoyable watch.
Mhm.
So I get that. I get that. That's like it's a good balance.
It's a good balance to have.
I will still have my opinion as to it's not a good enough piece of work.
That's for
If
you.
There's no one dying. if there's no sadness and despair, soul crushing despair, it's just average to me.
I see.
Name any great anime, and I guarantee you they all have some soul crushing despair. Exactly.
That is true.
Every single one that is like on like the top.
All the ones
lists.
that are on the top list
Yeah.
definitely have some heartbreak
Just-
going on.
You know, My Dress Up Darling is not in the top 50 best anime of all time. Maybe
At least
that's
not
a
for
stretch.
you. At least not for you. At least not for you.
That's fair,
I'm sure
that's
it's someone's
fair, that's
top
fair.
50. Come on.
Their opinions and I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do think it's a separate genre.
Okay.
And that's that.
Yeah, I would. Okay, back to Hikaru though. I would rate it 9 as well.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, it is very gripping. It is very intense. It is very. Yeah, it's a that level kind of show
Yeah.
for me, and I'm definitely looking forward to season 2. I don't know when it's gonna get released,
Mm-hmm.
so That's why I'm keeping my Netflix still. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, fuck Netflix.
You can use mine.
Oh,
Yeah, you can use mine.
all right. I'll take your word for it. But you want to spin the wheel?
Oh yeah, let's spin the wheel.
The wheel of
The wheel of anime.
the wheel of weeb.
Okay. Let's see what we get. I didn't take that one off because that's panty and stocking.
All right.
Okay.
I guess we're watching that.
No, we're not.
What?
No. Different spin.
what the fuck?
Not watching that.
All right.
Dawn to dawn. Unless it keeps going. Dawn to dawn. Oopsie. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
if you guys heard
you
that.
did bump it.
Dawn
We
to
were worried
dawn.
about that.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Because you don't like it.
Huh?
You watched the first episode and you didn't like it.
Oh, that's the one where the granny wanted to suck off that little boy.
Yes.